We all know the major stock market companies: Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, Alphabet, etc. I've been talking about those companies for quite some time, so I decided today it's time to talk about 4 small cap companies. Full risk disclaimer: small cap companies are very volatile and you can lose a lot of money very quickly. But if you're on the right side of the trade, you can also make a lot of money very quickly. And considering that I am only trading the higher time frames, I'm not looking at any fundamentals, I'm not looking at any indicators, there is always a high chance that we are on the right side of the trade. The first trading setup which I want to share with you today is on MSCI. Some of you already know this stock because you know, or maybe you even invest into the MSCI world. But of course, there's also a company behind those indices. It's MSCI. If we're looking at the monthly time frame right here, you can see I do have a naked chart, no crazy fundamentals, no indicators. It's just basic technical analysis. If we're looking at the monthly time frame right here, you can see that first of all, we do have this rising trend line, just connecting those significant lows. And on the other side, we also do have this upper resistance trend line. And those two trend lines are basically all you need. Those two trend lines are forming what's called a parallel rising channel. It's moving towards the upside and price is trading between this lower support trend line and this upper resistance trend line. Always when a stock retests support, you want to buy. It's basically that simple. And you can see on MSCI, the stock just dropped roughly 25% towards the downside. Is, by the way, also retesting this horizontal structure right here, which was previous resistance, turn support, turn support, turn support. So we do have a confluence of support at this $470 level. And it's basically that simple. MSCI is retesting a first support, a second support. So you want to take a long position. Of course, you do need to wait for confirmation on the smaller time frames. You do not want to close your eyes and just jump into a trade. You always need some kind of confirmation. But if you do have the confirmation according to your trading strategy, you can simply go ahead and enter a long position and target the top of the channel formation. Second setup is on BIDU. Baidu. You can see right here, the stock does not look as bullish as MSCI, but also Baidu is approaching a major structure level. The level which I'm talking about is this $85 support area, which you can see was back in 2013, so more than a decade ago, already acting as support. We had support, we had bullish confirmation, and a pump of 200% towards the upside. We again had a retest back in 2020, and again bullish confirmation and a pump of 250% towards the upside. And then it was turned support in October of 2022. Again, bullish confirmation on the smaller time frames. And right here we had a pump of 100% towards the upside. Now, more often than not, you will again see another bullish rejection the moment a stock retests such a massive support level. So if you're trading those kinds of setup, you can simply wait for a retest of this lower support, bullish confirmation on the smaller time frames, and then you can go ahead and enter a long position. Put your stop somewhere below these lows. You do get a decent risk to reward ratio. And if Baidu actually manages to break above this falling trend line right here, then it's what's called a triangle breakout. And there is even a chance that we will see another rally of 200% towards the upside. You can see it's basic technical analysis. I do not have any indicators. I'm not paying attention to news. It's just support and resistance, price action, and bullish confirmation. Third setup is on SWKS, Skyworks Solutions. I think it's some kind of tech company, but honestly, I don't really know because all I'm paying attention to is the chart. And also right here, we do have a pretty clear trading setup. On the one side, on SWKS, we do have this rising support trend line. You can see also right here that more than 8 years ago, this was acting as support, followed by bullish confirmation and a pump of 100% towards the upside. 3 years later, it was once again acting as support, bullish confirmation and a pump of 200% towards the upside. Then, roughly a year ago, it was acting as support again, and just a couple of months ago, Skyworks Solutions once again retested this lower support, created bullish confirmation, and a minor, it was not a crazy rejection, but a minor rejection of 30% towards the upside. Furthermore, we do have this horizontal resistance area, and also right here you can see it's a simple triangle formation. We're just waiting for a retest of this lower support, followed again by bullish confirmation, and then you can potentially enter a long position, target the top of this ascending triangle formation. And if we do get a break above this $115 resistance level, there is simply a quite high chance that we will see a 70% rally to retest those previous highs. Last setup is on ADSK, Autodesk. To be honest, I have no idea what this company does, but the chart looks pretty decent. First thing, which you can immediately see, and again, the more you look at charts, the easier it is for you to spot these setups. First thing which you can see is this rising trend line, support in 2018, support in 2020, also support in 2022. And you can see over the past 2 months, this stock is down 25%, is currently also here retesting previous resistance, which after the break towards the upside is always turned support. The only thing which we are waiting for is bullish confirmation. And then you can potentially enter a long position, always depending on your trading strategy, on your trading system, and then just try to target those previous highs, which you can see were roughly, let's just say, at this $300 area. On this trade, you can then just put your stop somewhere where you think it's quite unlikely that the market will trigger your stop loss, and you can potentially capitalize on a move of 50% towards the upside. All 4 of those setups, just basic support and resistance, looking at the higher time frames and therefore only catching high probability setups. No news, nothing crazy, it's just basic technical analysis. This is also what I am doing inside of the Elite program. If you want to check it out, you can click the first link in the description, go to basictrading.net and join the Elite program. You do get lifetime access to my trades, to the one-on-one support sessions, etc. And you can also sign up for the free trading newsletter, because it's only a couple of days until I will go ahead and publish a new newsletter, also talking about specific trading opportunities there. If you enjoyed today's video, I really much appreciate if you smash that like button below. As always, I will see you next weekend, and keep your long-term vision.